It's back. We're back. You're back, Brian.
In the hole.
Yume Nikki's back. Do what? Is that a hole? Looks more like a sunbeam sort of thing.
I thought it was like a hole in the igloo for like ice
Oh,
fishing
hole in
or
the
something.
like in the. Is it?
I don't know.
Like I thought it was the.
This
hole
game
in
is
the...
a very weird surrealist thing.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm pretty
was
sure
about to
whatever
say,
you think it is, it is.
It's probably just that.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a delicious, juicy cheeseburger, and I will have no such argument. Can you go into the water? Like, do you do any kind of swimming, or is it just like instant drown? Oh. Alright then. That is like the most, like, non-urgent drowning I've ever seen. Just kind of just gives up like, alright, well, I guess that's it for me. Have a great day.
Very anticlimactic.
This was a very fun game, and I'm glad you decided to walk me to my watery grave.
I can't get over there.
I feel like maybe some of the platforms back there you could have tried to hop on.
Over here?
Yeah, like near the starting point. Maybe. Let me see if. No, not that I'm looking at it. Well, actually, yeah. If you take that way, some of the platforms
maybe.
are closer.
Yeah.
That. Oh. Never mind.
Yeah. It's a lot farther than it looks.
Yeah.
And my jumping distance is nowhere near as much as it was in
no.
side-scrolling moments. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Did it even let you walk back, or did she just stop?
She just stopped.
Oh my goodness. I feel like if she's gonna die by drowning, she should at least show some expression, some oh dear God, holy crap. Because I know I almost drowned at one point, and there was definitely a lot of holy crap and panic going on.
You know so many
From,
of my why are you still alive stories ended
Yeah.
in the water, so...
Yeah. Leaves me wondering, how are you still alive?
Maybe I'm not.
Brian,
What?
Look. I know you love The Sixth Sense, however... I need you to not do that nonsense.
That's actually not my favorite Shamalama Ding Dong movie, but...
Shamalama Ding Dong? Excuse me?
Yeah, my...
It's very disrespectful. That's M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, they're gonna give us such a pinch!
Balloon!
Lego hands.
Dude, you got a balloon! Is that a rock?
That's a rock on that balloon.
Do you get both? Whee! Okay.
Alright then.
We're just kinda... See, I remember seeing this part in the trailer and thinking, wow, it's such a beautiful world made of magic and wonder. But what wasn't going through my head is, man, it sure is taking a long-ass time for her to reach her destination.
Yeah.
Good lord.
And I am not controlling this.
Yeah. So I feel like...
Okay, I am lightly controlling slight left and right drift with extreme pushing, because I was holding that stick left to get her to drift that tiny little bit.
Oh my goodness. I'm wondering if maybe it was just a predetermined path?
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know. Like, I almost want to say try to hold it in a different direction, but at the same time, I feel like if you do, you're not going to have enough altitude to get to where you need to go.
No, I am changing slightly.
Oh, you are changed slightly? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know how much, like, if it's gonna hold all the way until you get to that string of islands, though.
Yeah. I was trying to drift over there to see if maybe I got like a bonus for going through the gravity claws, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh. A bonus? A bonus what? You get
I don't know,
500 points?
Like bonus rings, maybe get like the double wing blasters from Star Fox, you know, that sort of thing.
Is that how that works?
I mean, I think the
You get
first
the-
level music from Star Fox 1 would go great over this right now.
I remember practically nothing about Star Fox 1 except that it looks quite dated at this point.
Yeah, but its dated
Like the
graphics
look
have looped back around to looking interesting. I
I'm
think.
sorry, they do not to me.
I think the game looks way better than Star Fox 64. But then
I
again,
just
I think
remember-
every game looks better than a 64 game.
I just remember when I was like 13, Star Fox 64 was my life. Like, I played the shit out of that game.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I would just constantly just practice all this crap. I know when I was playing the game with friends, I never lost.
Yeah.
I would love to try to go back to it, like, with my now rusty skills and see how well I do, and see how much I remember. But I remember that when I was a kid, and I need to see if this is even any good, if this is even a good score for the game or not, but I remember getting, ending a game with 1,623 points. And it's weird that I remember that to the number, but it's just because two things. like stand out about that because one, it was just my favorite game back in the day. That's why I remember it so much. But also, I remember it because it was super late at night, and I actually paused the game right after the final Andros fight, and I thought, you know what? I'm half asleep. I'm kind of delirious. I'm just gonna pause the game here. I'll do the ending escape sequence in the morning. And I remember waking up to the fact that apparently at some point in the night, I had bumped the controller and unpaused the game.
Oh, no.
So apparently I ended up dying and losing out all my lives. I still had my whole score because there were no more point opportunities to get for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But it showed like this amazing high score, but I didn't complete the game. So it still showed that I died on the last level.
Why even put this here?
I don't know. Maybe as a red herring to make you think that there's a collectible.
Yeah, maybe.
Which...
Reeks of padding?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's only like a few seconds, because there's a balloon like right over there.
Speaking of N64 stuff, I've been just doing up a lot of reading on old N64 just things, and the GoldenEye speedrunning community is one of the most insane groups of people out there because they are just obsessed with shaving seconds off level runs, which is cool.
Dude, that is every speedrunning community.
Oh yeah, but the look directly into some of the stories out of the GoldenEye speedrunning community, it's crazy. Like they tried to ban looking down to increase the frame rate.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Well, one guy in one of the levels, he found a way to shave off like nearly a minute from one of the world record times in the train level.
Okay.
And he did, and of course at the time he just posted his times without verification, and everyone's like, he's got to be faking.
Right.
But the guy had been known for being really big in the community, and he'd been kind of a troll at times as well. And for an entire week,
Are there anything in the side paths?
I don't know, I'm going to check. But for an entire week, he didn't share what his methods were, except for with one moderator, and the moderator was also like, dude, this is crazy, this is game-changing, this is going to change the world of speedrunning. What he was doing was...
Can you jump that?
He was getting a special glitch. He disassembled his second player N64 controller, left it plugged in.
What?
And right as Natalia would like do any of the timed things where she had to like do a countdown thingy on a computer or whatever.
Yeah.
He would push in on the circuit board of the open N64 controller, which would cause the game to freeze, but the internal clock would still be running.
What?
But the like the internal clock of what she had to do as her countdown to finish her task would keep running, but the game's timer wouldn't. And then the game would suddenly unfreeze, and the like time it's taking to complete the mission would continue forward, and you'd continue on, but she would have completed the task without it affecting
Without
the
having to
timer.
wait on her?
Yeah. And when he revealed it, everyone's like, that's insane. We're banning this maneuver. Like,
how does that...
How do you even figure that out?
Right.
Yeah, it's like it's brilliant, it's beautiful, and it's
like,
insanity.
There's some things I can imagine like looking into a game's code to figure out certain things.
Yeah.
But like, what compels a person to think, hey, I wonder if this could be a speedrunning exploit. Oh, I know what this is. Do you remember? Stop for a second. Do you remember the very first episode? I told you that there was something, this little black and white figure, that would sometimes show up at random?
Yeah?
I think it's this room. See if you can hit the light switch on the left.
Mustache.
Well, that's... I mean, yeah, it does change stuff, but that specifically is not what I'm thinking. Oh, we about to get something? Oh, we about to get something?
Did I irritate her?
I don't know if you irritated her, but I know...
What am I doing? What do I do?
You might have to walk to the right.
I'm just gonna go live in this corner.
I remember there was a thing that happened before. It was a... What was that?
I don't know. But it made me shoot awake.
What happened exactly?
I don't know.
Try going to your... Yeah, let's say, go to your notebook. I want to see if anything new came up. But that actually wasn't what I was thinking would happen, because there
was like a single frame where something came up, and then it shot my character awake. That is not unlike some nightmares I've had, where just like instantly shooting awake in fear over nothing. Where you shouldn't be afraid.
I wasn't looking specifically at that part of the screen, but the go ahead and that's the guy on the left.
Oh, hi, Gaster.
That's the that's the thing. Was that the thing you saw? Because I didn't see it.
I don't know.
didn't
Something
catch it.
like it was just like a single frame of something. It looked more like glitched graphics than anything.
Okay, because yeah, that thing was named is I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. I think it's named Uboa. I think it
Okay.
is. That's actually pretty much the reason Yume Nikki even got popular in the West. Was like people saw that and they're like, oh my god, what is that? I want to try that game.
WD Gaster.
But I'm wondering if we did it wrong because every clip I had seen before, the person would actually like of the old game. I don't know how you do it in the new one, but in the old one they'd click the light switch once.
Yeah.
And if it didn't work, they'd actually exit the door. But I didn't think to ask you if you could exit the door or not.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just doofing around with it.
Yeah, because when you were able to turn it back on, I thought, oh, maybe we don't have to go through the door. But when it just completely blacked out, I thought,
And I
well,
couldn't go
shoot.
through the door at that point. I tried to leave then.
Yeah, well, I saw at that point you tried, but I didn't think to ask you before whatever happened. Well, dang it. I'm kind of... I'm a little bit disappointed. Try going to the left. It did have an egg. So we
Okay.
did finish that. Okay.
Okay, so we completed it.
Guess that's the end. Yeah. All right. So that's... So we have not done that one yet.
Okay.
I haven't... Yeah, that's it.
In for a pound, I guess.
I have not seen this one. Because I know... Wait. Oh, so I guess this is the start of the sewer? Because I do remember that emblem
Yeah.
that was painted on the thing. I guess this is... So... Yeah, this is the sewer. What's...
There's something in the sewer to do. Okay.
I guess so. I thought this was just like a central hub or something. I mean... Okay. I don't suppose... Like, follow... Yeah, I was about to say follow the waterway, because I want to see... I wanted to ask if there was anything we could do with that one guy to interact with him, but I wanted to know where the closest water thing is because of how friggin' slow we go here.
Yeah. So we're gonna go get a hug.
Yeah, I don't even think he... What did he do before? He just waves at us or something? Because we've been making progress. I don't want to look up a guide. I don't want to look up a guide unless we are absolutely stuck. But I'm wondering if, now that you have some items, if you interact with him, will it pull up a list of some kind?
Yeah, maybe.
So we can actually talk to him or...
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Fine weather we're having. In the sewer. Good afternoon. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I guess that's it? Because I know we have one more dream that I definitely know we can do, because there's another one I completed on my own time.
Okay.
Was the street that you went to before.
Yeah.
Because remember, halfway through, you went to the sewer, we wandered around here, until we ended up in Blocky Place.
Yeah.
In MC Escherland. But I know if we kept going through the streets, there is a definitive end.
Ah. Well, maybe I could get to the
But
streets from here.
Maybe? Actually, now that I think about it, you probably could. I think it was one of the areas to the left. It was one of the manholes to the left, but like on the outer edge. Because I think this one, I think that one was either the mall or the hair desert.
Ah.
Because I remember one of the paths we took was from the well in the right side of the hair desert town.
Yeah.
And then
There's
another...
that one, which is...
Yeah, and that's that super long one that has the blocked off
Yeah.
end. So nothing's
So I can't do
there.
anything there.
I think the one to the right that we just left was was Hair Desert. Can you not go that? Oh, there we
Oh, damn it.
Dang it. Okay. Alright, game.
This game's starting to lose all the goodwill it earned with the last couple of decent dreams.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're doing pretty well, and,
Hey, Gary.
Gary?
I don't know.
Gary?
I don't know. Gotta give him a name, right?
I mean, sure, but why Gary?
Because it's kind of horrifying, and if you give it a silly name, you take away some of that mystique.
I don't really think Gary's a silly name, though. It's kind of a standard name.
Exactly.
What's a silly name? I would almost think, like,
Well, there was
Jerry.
There was a giant, horrifying wolf spider in my old apartment that I once found, like, caressing a giant ball of tinfoil like a face hugger.
What?
And, well, I heard scratching in a closet. Thought, is there a mouse in my new apartment? And I opened the door, and on this ball of tinfoil the size of a baseball, this spider had its legs wrapped completely around it and was just kind of scraping its fingers around it like a supervillain caressing a globe.
Okay, we've done this. This is the mall.
Yeah. So,
Actually, while we're here, I do want to check something. Go ahead and take the ladder one more time.
Okay. To reduce my fear of the spider, I named it Herman.
Herman?
Yeah.
Go ahead and take the elevator. I want to see if, because I know I brought this up because I did not test this on my own time, but I thought about it like as I explained it to you. But there's going to be a chained up locked door to the right. See if or maybe just a regular locked door. See if oh, never mind. Okay. Because we had the warehouse key before. I didn't think it would disappear completely from your inventory. Never mind. Alright. Well, shoot. Alright, I guess we're just going back out the thing. So, okay, so what would you want to do next? Do you want to try to take on the street, the only other thing that I've beaten, or do we really want to try to figure out one of the things? Because the only thing I know that we have left is if there is indeed a thing in the sewers.
Well, because I know that one's the mall.
Or-
I wanted to try to see if there was maybe another. Oh, damn it.
Well, I mean, we already did a thing at the mall, though.
Yeah,
I
I was gonna try to get out of the sewer one of the other exits. Like this
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you were going to go to the mall
No.
and try to do a different thing. Because I think this might be the street.
There we go.
Yes, this is
All right, so
exactly.
what am I doing here?
Well, what you're doing here is wait until next episode.